everyone. It's definitely been a absolute nightmare last 2 weeks, and I figured I needed to finally sit down and give you guys an update, hopefully without crying. No promises. I don't want to be that girl on the internet, so the face is on, so hopefully I don't turn into that. But I've got the tissues. I'm prepared for this shit now, so I have some Cattery updates. I will be spaying and placing Skazka into a pet home, and this is a decision that I really didn't want to have to make, but it is the best thing to do. It is the right thing to do, and I'm really gonna miss her. And I found out the day I got back from the hospital that this needed to happen, but unfortunately she's not going to be in my breeding plans, and she will be looking for her forever home. I am internally jealous of whoever gets her because she's just perfect. She fit into our home so well, and she was the first one to greet me. She's been my little shadow this whole time I've been sick. When I almost died at a cat show because of all of this, she was right there with me, and I'm so grateful for her. But she deserves a home where she will be loved forever, and I just wish I could have had her babies. But there's that. I also found out the day after I came home that while all my surgery stuff was going on, my dad had died. And so I have to deal with that legal litigation, because even though I am the world's biggest advocate for having a living will, and I reminded him every chance I got of how much it sucked to not have a will, even though I was a wife in that circumstance, he did not do that. So we have to go through the court system of Illinois to do that. And I don't know how I'm going to clean my hoarder father's things out when I have like a shunt in, and I am barely walking at this point. I can't work. I get to Chicago, 9 hours away. I don't know how that's going to happen, but I have been through worse, so I will make it happen like I always do. But yeah, Cattery wise, we are only expecting to have the litter with Fairy and Ruslan for the foreseeable future. I am hoping to get a replacement queen for Skazka, hopefully this year. But as soon as I get 2 queens, something happens to make one of them need to retire one of them. And it's not Skazka's fault. She did nothing wrong. She's perfect. But I'm hopeful to have 2 litters next year. But right now, I'm just focused on downsizing. I have Orshoya available. I'm just trying to make things as easy on me and my family as possible. And right now, we need to downsize, and I'm just hoping that this doesn't do in my Cattery, but this is life. This is what us breeders have to do. My husband scrambled to take care of everything while I was in the hospital. I take care of everything. He is a professional bodybuilder. That is a full-time job in itself, on top of his already full-time job. Like, I do all of his errands. Like, it's been a shit show, and he did an amazing job keeping everybody taken care of and keeping the house together and everything. But there's only one Caitlin to do it all. So I'm looking forward to hopefully getting better. I have another surgery in 2 months, but if there aren't any complications, which it's me, It should be an outpatient surgery, and so hopefully all goes well with that. But yeah, right now I could really use my neighbor. I could really use some grace, and I am just kind of numb and dead to the world. So if you have any cattery, cat breed questions, I just I can't come up with content right now. Like, I am happy to answer questions. I will gab. So if you have a question that you've been meaning to ask, now is the time, because right now I'm off work and it's hard for me to sit down. I overdid it my first day back and I've been paying for it. So please give me something to do that requires sitting on my ass.